Today's beer of the day is going to be the Ranger IPA from New Belgium Breweries. Great IPA, one of my favorites. Can't complain about that. Great beer for a hot summer day. All right, so Rune Priest. These guys got a little bit cheaper, so can't complain there. They're significantly cheaper. They're 40 points cheaper. Stat line is the same. They can upgrade their mastery psychic level. They start off at 1, so that's cool. I mean, 25 points, that's how much they changed in the old edition, the updated, I should say, because before it used to be 50 points. So you're talking about a level 2 now being, 85 points versus 150 before, which is a crazy. Didn't have options for a psychic hood, you have that now. That's cool. The runic armor now is a 6-up invulnerable, just a straight-up invulnerable. It's not a 5-up invulnerable for psychic powers only. So actually survivability, I'm digging that a little bit better. That's pretty cool. The big kick in the butt for me though is the Rune Priest can only have biomancy, demonology, divination, telekinesis, and the new Tempest. No telepathy, which sucks. I was loving me some telepathy. So I've told you guys before in the podcast, I'm actually going to do an Iron Wolf army that is based off the Iron Hands, so I can have one of those guys as a a proxy Rune Priest for that army, so I can have my telepathy if I run them with allies with my wolves, which I probably will be doing. But that stinks. That is one big thing that I'm not happy with. That we don't have access to those psychic powers. But the trade-off is Rune Priests are still pretty cheap. The runic weapons now don't do the same. They have a runic axe. They do grant you adamantium will. So that's +1 to deny the witch, plus your you're a psyker, so that's +2. And of course you have a, you can buy a psychic hood now, so you can use this against deny a witch against somebody from 12 inches. So again, so that's a 5 and 4, so you're nullifying most things on 4 with a 12-inch bubble now. If your mastery level is higher, you're nullifying them on a 3. So that's pretty cool. It's not like it used to be. I like the fact that Space Wolves used to be like the anti-psyker because they're shamans, they're not really psychers. I mean, they are psychers, but you guys, I like that nullification bubble. And actually, I would have no problem with having a limited amount of psychic powers, or just even doing the Tempest. Like that's all you can have if we can have that 24-inch bubble back. That'd be pretty cool. Like we have our own weather controlling powers. It's limited. We don't have the best psychers. It's all about just troop support. Giving cover saves to people and some weather conditions, making it difficult for people to gain ground on us. But at the same time, we have that psychic bubble of nullification. I thought that would be pretty cool. That would be the good flavor. And that's the big thing I see with this codex. It's like we've lost, it's definitely more competitive. I think it's lost some of its fluff and some of its flavor. But, again, when I start digging, I'm not unhappy. I'm happy, and change is good. Not everybody likes change, but change is good. So Rune Priest, they caught they're pretty happy. They should be happy. Now, again, Najal, another huge point change. So, but it came with some things. First off, the Psy Ravens, or the what are they called? The Chooser of the Slain, which is pretty cool. Don't have that anymore. So that is gone. And of course, there's no more sagas anymore, so you can't upgrade your characters and make them their own special flavor, which sucks. But back to Najal, however you say his name, good old Stormcaller, 65 point reduction, and he gets his Terminator armor for free. I mean, that's crazy. So, I mean, you're talking about, it was 25 points for the Terminator armor, so that was 90 points. He went down 90 points for Terminator armor. Crazy. And he got an initial wound, which is awesome because he was always dying on me. So, very happy about that. The Saga of the Majesty, basically anybody within 12 inches can reroll failed morale test or pinning test, which is pretty cool. He's got leadership 10, so can't complain with that. I'm feeling that. Runic armor, crack grenades, frag grenades, a psychic hood, And let's see what else has he had. Lord of Tempest, he can reroll failed powers he manifests from the Tempest discipline. Now, he is a Mastery level 3, so he is the only Mastery level 3 in the Space Wolves, so I mean, he's going to be a must-have for me. The Staff of the Stormcaller, Wordbane, the staff grants the wielder Adamantium Will special rule. In addition, the wielder can reroll a single failed and either which attempt each turn. It's a force weapon, concussive, strength 2, AP 4. I don't think it's, I guess he can still wound demons on 2. I need to look into that. He still has Nightwing, but now Nightwing is just a, you know, a shooting assault attack. So D6 assault, strength 3, no AP. So that's pretty much it. It doesn't say anything else in here about his armor. And you know, I might be wrong. It might not be a 4-up. It might not be a 4-up invul anymore. It might just be a 5-up. And you know, I guess I'll look into that when I get the real book. Because sometimes these books can be a little bit. There's gonna be some contradictions. So if he just has a 5-up now, that's not as good. But we'll see what happens. All right, so the Wolf Priest. Wolf Priest went up 10 points, but they have a Feel No Pain 6 that they give their guys. So finally, we get some Feel No Pain action. I love the Feel No Pain. It's just survivability. I always try to go for survivability builds if I can. I just found that they're better. They're fearless, so they can convey that to people, and they have Oath of War, which gives you preferred enemy. So Wolf Priests are they're expensive. I think they're gonna be worth their weight, especially with larger packs of Blood Claw. Maybe throwing a Wolf Priest in with some Termies every once in a while would be pretty awesome. Pretty happy with them. Nothing else has really changed with them. The Terminator armor did go up 10 points. So your Wolf Priest and Terminator armor, it went up significantly, but I think the healing bombs will be well worth it, especially for a large squad like the Blood Claw. Pretty cool. So this is a conversion. A lot of people rumor that this was a new model. This is just Kit Bash. This is a Finecast chaplain, and then this is the head from the new Dreadnought set. So calm down, fellas. Hey, Ulrich. Now I'm a 2nd edition guy. I used to love Ulrich. He is just very cool, and he has pretty much sucked for several years. I mean, just never worth taking. I never take him. I'm glad that he's back. Again, 35-point deduction, pretty cool. The Wolfhelm of Russ makes him stubborn. Yeah, all friendly units within 12 inches have the stubborn special rule, which is pretty cool. He's fearless. Slayer's Oath again, so you can get that preferred enemy on a specific unit type. He also causes fear, which is pretty cool. Counterattack, all the other stuff. Saga the Beast Slayer, he's going to be re-rolling his 2 fail wound rolls on monstrous creatures. So dropping off a unit of Blood Claw with him on a beastie is going to cause some pain. Healing Balm, the Wolf Amulet, so he's got a 4-up invuln, and he's got his beat stick, strength +2, AP 4. Nice. That's pretty much it. Plasma Pistol comes standard. Again, no new model. Not surprised. We just can't get away from these old 2nd edition guys. And I mean, I had these guys. I don't even know if I have them painted. I think I stripped them, but I'll probably be painting a proper Ulrich now and get him in the game. But I mean, look at this thing. Look how old this looks. I mean, this is one of the better ones, but still, come on, fellas. Come on, GW. Step your game up with that. All right, Wolfguard Battle Leaders. He's 50 points now. So he took a drop in points, which is, 20 points is pretty significant. Most of his gear is pretty much the same. No other big changes to his equipments. He can have a Thunderwolf mount that did go up 5 points from 45 to 50. And Terminator armor is still 40 points, so no big change there. A couple changes with some other things, but I'm seeing these used a lot more in the formations. I never used them because now it's cheaper. It's actually worth it because you can throw together a pretty good guy with 2 wounds. BS weapon skill 5, BS 5, but leadership 9. Come on, guys. I mean, this guy's basically a captain. I You know, I guess technically he's not a captain. He's underneath a captain, but he should be a captain. Because I think all the Wolf Lords should basically be chapter masters, in my opinion. So, whatever. Now Bjorn, another one of my favorite characters, the oldest living Space Marine in the Imperium. The guy is awesome. Last edition, he sucked. Survivability was weak. And again, a lot of rumors about this guy being freaking a Lord of War. Bullcrap. You know, I get tired of some of these rumor sites. They really got me upset about some things that never came to pass. I guess I should just trusted Games Workshop. I know, guys, whatever. But Bjorn dropped 50 points. Huge point reduction. He's got more options now. He's got more free options. Twin-linked las cannon is just a 5-point increase, where last time it was a 20-point increase. You're talking about 290. And that weapon skill 6 with a twin-linked las cannon, that's going to hit pretty much every time. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Comes with the assault cannon, standard, venerable, ancient tactician, which means +1 to your siege initiative roll, which is a huge. I mean, that is so worth it to get that alpha strike, especially if you're drop pod an army. Ward of the Primarch, he's a 5-up invulnerable. He's venerable. Saga.